Woohoo! Welcome back to Herb the Nerd and today's episode of the Chelsea Transfer Ban series as we're about to take on Arsenal at the beginning of December. December, the month that our transfer ban runs out. So we have the lists loaded. We have the short lists coming in. FM20 the kids have sent us a beautiful list of Wonder Kids as well for us to go out and scout. So that is all in progress, ready for the curtain to come down, the transfer ban to be lifted, and us to spend 134 million on 16 and 17-year-olds. It's going to be crazy. In the league, things have been going well. We lost to Liverpool 2-1. We let in a goal in the 94th minute. Ginny Wijnaldum taking away a draw from us. We then beat Man City, who were top 2-0. That was a brilliant result. I was loving it. We beat Rosenborg with a rotated team. That put us through in the Champions League. We've got a game against Napoli to come, but we're already through to the first round. It's just not showing yet. And then we just smashed Aston Villa 4-0. So we take on Arsenal today. A nice derby game. They're just above us in the league. We sit third. They sit 1 point ahead of us. Man City on 36. We've knocked them down. They've lost to Chelsea and Arsenal. Arsenal doing very well. So we're going to test ourselves here. We currently sat third, like I say. Having a look at who we've got coming through. Dev Centre, we've got no one sat as the first team candidates yet. The youngsters that we've got are a little bit too young at the moment. So once we get a new batch of the guys coming through, we'll do a lot more work with the dev centre, I am sure. If we look at tactics been working fairly well. Been rotating players in and out. Hudson-Odoi has been playing well. Abrahams has been playing very well. He's top goal scorer now. Batshuayi was injured, which left us to play it, Tammy Ames. And Tammy has got himself some confidence and got himself some goals. We have Barkley and Mount rotating in for each other in the middle. Pulisic playing out on the right-hand side, as well as Willian. Willian has picked up a knock, which is annoying because I could have done with him in this game. He's very good. Giroud and Pedro are likely to go. And that's it, really. Jorginho wants to leave. He's a bit annoyed. He wants more game time. I keep dropping him in and out. But to be fair, I like Kovacic. I just fucking looked up his name so I could get it right. I'm pretty sure it's Kovacic. Kovacic. Yep. Mateo Kovacic. And Kante obviously in there. We got the argument, or not the argument, the challenge of what do we do with a man like Kante and who do we bring in behind. We've got some players we'll look at, but that'll be a key role for us to look at from the youngsters. Back four have been good. Emerson's amazing. Tomori and Christensen, very settled on them too as my ball-playing defenders. Aspilicueta on the right as the captain. Obviously awaiting Reece James's return. 4 weeks' time. 4 bloody weeks. It'd be interesting when we get Ruben Loftus-Cheek back as well. 3 months' time, what we do with him and Van Ginkel. So even when these two come back, there'll be 2 new signings that sit in that central midfield position, which is why we were playing a narrow 3. We may have to do some training there, or a little bit moving around of the tactic as we move forward. So, Arsenal lining up. They've got a good team. They've got an okay team. I'm surprised they've been doing so well, actually, in the league to date. Let's look at giving ourselves. We beat City. We came close against Liverpool. Liverpool did actually trash us in that game, but we scored early. So we're doing all right. It's just what we do here. Our high press has been very effective. We are very attacking. We've scored a lot of goals. We are a goal-scoring team. So can we continue against Arsenal here? Pip them. Take that second place. Obviously, Chelsea are in and around it. We're going just for a Champions League position. But if we can push the league... Oh, we've given away the ball to Özil early on. And Pepe through. Kepa saves. Yeah, if we can push for the title, I mean, I'm one for pushing for it. Here you go, corner, first real chance, 19 minutes in. Mason Mount swings it, Leno picks it up, no challenge whatsoever. Bloody hell. Can we try? We're giving a little bit too much space to Arsenal here. So Aubameyang's, nearly gets through. Christensen nearly runs it in his own net, stops, turns and clears. That was a little bit close. Bellerin on the ball now. We've gone out for attack, we've missed Pepe. Bellerin again. Oh, he's gone for the shot. Hector. Mason Mount in swinger. Tomori's there. We've hit the bar. It's bobbling around. It's only cleared by David Luiz now. Oh, we've hit the bar. Hudson-Odoi and Tammy Abe's not playing so well at the moment. Let's give them a little demand more. I need them to... They're young. This is the problem. Sometimes they play well in the big games, and sometimes they just disappear. Kolasinac. Shaka. In. Pepe's there. Good clearance again. Emerson, very good. Kante, big clear. We're not really finding anything here, are we? We're getting a little bit lost in the game. As they are overlapping as well. Bloody hell, aren't they just? Aubameyang's there. Free header. Guys, can we... I'm going to drop the passing down. Just to try and keep hold of the ball. They're whipping around the outside of us. Defensively, though, we're looking quite strong, which is good. They've had a lot more shots, but none of them really on target. I'm going to go for an aggressive far from please to get them fired up. This is Arsenal. This is one of the big ones. Arsenal-Chelsea. of the early seasons, the early 2000 seasons, these were always massive games. Pulisic, not going great. Tammy Abe's not going great. We've got Batshuayi that can come on. We've not got Willian on the bench. We actually don't have a right midfielder. Tammy Abe's goes round. Come on, Tams. Come on. Put it in box. There's 5 in the box. He's fluffed the cross. Oh, I could see that going. There was a nice charge of blue shirts hitting the box there, and he's missed the cross. Pepe's on it. We're going to get caught on the counter here. Martinelli cleared. Xhaka brings it down. Long shot over the bar. 54 minutes. Tammy. Batshuayi may need it. Oh, Hudson-Odoi picked up a knock. It could be a triple sub. Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi and Tammy Abrahams, but we don't have the wide players to go for it. So we might actually have to go for a narrow 4-2-3-1, the one we've just got rid of. Azpilicueta's here. Christensen. Guys, can we stop dicking around? Can we stop dicking around? There we go. Pulisic out. We played it out from the back. Pulisic out. Azpilicueta. Can he whip it in? He does. No one's there, though. No one's there at all. Kante. Hudson-Odoi. Shot's wide. Shot is wide. Right, let's take it out. Hudson-Odoi injured. Tammy Abrahams down at a 6.3. Pulisic is shite as well. So we're going to go Angerin. We're going to go Barkley. And we're going to go Mason Mount. We're going to bring him inside. I'm going to play with 2 shadow strikers. And an AP. And I'm going to have them play wide. And see what the hell this does. They're going to put pressure on players. They're going to close down, which is what we want them to do out wide. But they're also going to add in support. So maybe... I don't know. I don't want to play as attacking midfielders. I don't want 2 attacking midfielders on there. I want someone that's going to challenge and go for the ball. Inside forwards and inverted wingers are driving into the box. Essentially, the shadow striker should be doing the same thing. So let's give the 2 shadow striker a go and see what happens here. Obviously, we're going to need to look for something if we've got so many attacking midfielders coming through and not as many wingers. So let's see what happens. Do 2 shadow strikers out wide, put enough pressure on, especially if they're staying out wide, that it gives a little bit of width as well, as Pepe just dives through, Aubameyang shoots. We are actually going to drive. Let's drive through the middle. Azpilicueta. Inside. He plays it inside to Aubameyang. What a dickhead. Pepe finds Martinelli. Martinelli in a 1v1 situation. Defender's been beaten. Kepa is keeping us in this game here. We are making too many defensive errors here. Far too many defensive errors. I'm going to step that back up again. Far too many errors in just simple passing. Özil here whips in. Pepe's there again. Good block. Right, we're away from home. We do struggle a little bit with this. Do you know what? I'm going to drop down to balance as well. Right. Christensen on the ball. Azpilicueta. 77 minutes on the clock. Big ball forward to Batshuayi. He's got a yellow already. Back inside. Barkley there. Oh! Just wide of the far post. When he lifted his head up there and then took the shot, I thought maybe we were going to get something. Emerson. Mount. Emerson. Can he whip it? Again, we got loads of players in the box. Kovacic. Kante. Azpilicueta doesn't go for it. He's got it though. He's got no support. Kovic. Christensen back to the goalie. 10 minutes to go and we're playing back to the goalie. Kante. Kovacic. Mount. Look out. Kante. Look wide. There we go. Emerson. Whip the ball in. 4 in the box. 5 in the box. Bolas beats him to the ball. Again. Second to the ball, boys. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're going to shoot on sight and we're going to whip balls in. We got 3 players going forward. We've got 2 shadow strikers and a single striker. I want Emerson and Azpilicueta to be putting the ball in to these guys. Why are they not getting forward? There we go. Mount. Batshuayi. Back. Emerson. Now whip it in. Now whip it in. Whip it in. It's in. No. Bellerin. He's a midget and he's beating you to the ball. Bellerin is an actual midget. How is he beating us to the ball? Mount. Emerson. Whip. Up. Oh, Kante. Oh. Come on, boys. They've gone cautious. I'm going to go attacking. I feel like they're worried. We've got the attacking threat. How do we get them working? Kante driving forward. Inside to Mount. Oh, Mason. Oh, Kante's shooting. Mason Mount, why are you panicking and passing it back to Kante to shoot? You're the one with the long shot ability. You should be hitting the ball. Bellerin. Pepe. Lifts it inside. Ganduzi's got a free run at that. I don't know why we didn't close him there, Kovic. Willock. He's good block. Maitland-Niles is there. They're behind. He's got it. Willock's again free. Come back. Oh, Özil. Free shot. How has he not scored? Kepa with a save. Özil has wasted that opportunity there. Absolutely wasted it. We are motivated but we're not doing anything. Can we go for one last demand more? One last push forward. Let's get in. Mount. Oh, cleared by the defenders again. Will our crosses be shit? Why are our crosses so bad? Every cross has hit one of the defenders. Martinelli's hit. Oh, of course. 91st minute. We fuck up another fucking cross. And Arsenal counter-attack and score. Oh, my God. How many crosses can we literally hit into the first man? Martinelli. Wrong foot in our defender. Fuck sake. Fuck's sake. Another. This is what happened against Liverpool as well. Stop dicking around with the ball. What are you doing? We've got 3 minutes. We're one down. Stop passing back to the fucking goalie. Aspilicueta. Go. Forward. Whip it in. Oh my God. Sweet Fanny Adams. You've hit the fucking first man again. No, time's up. Time is up. We're going to lose 1-0 to Arsenal. Oh, for fuck's sake, Aspilicueta. You've been beaten again. Go on, pass back to the goalie. Make my day. Make my fucking day. Emerson. Aspilicueta. Oh, he's hit him again! He's hit him again! Aspilicueta, what is wrong with you? Emerson, Barkley, Angerin. Oh. He's headed over from the corner as well. Oh my God, we've lost 1-0 to Arsenal. We got back into it in the end. We went attacking. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy with that at all. The 90-odd minute, again, that's 2 games we've lost to these opposition. Guys around us in the league here. To late goals. Hudson-Odoi, he played well actually before he got injured, didn't he? We had opportunities. We've lost now to Liverpool to a 94th minute goal. And we lost to Arsenal to a 91st minute goal. Not getting the goals. Look at this. 4-0 before, 2-2. It's been a long time since we've not scored. A nil. Fucking no goals. That's wound me up. That's wound me up. Something chronic going on. We've got Tottenham game coming up. We might skip Tottenham. Tottenham down in 8th. Let's play United. United in 7th. We then got FA Cup third round draw against Sheffield Wednesday. Like I said, we'll miss the Napoli game because we're now qualified. Celtic and Rosenborg out. There's no point showing the Napoli game. It's a nil game. We'll come back for later games in the Champions League. And we'll skip the FA Cup third round as well. Because we should beat Sheffield Wednesday. So we'll be back for United. We'll play Leicester. Leicester down in 9th. Tottenham in 8th. Everton in 20th. Oh, Ancelotti. His head is on the block right now as we get close to that transfer ban lifting. Again, get any suggestions for players down in the chat below. We will get them all scouted. We are only buying 16, 17-year-olds, and we've got 134 million to spend with 780k in the wage budget. So we're going to be making a shit ton of money. I need to scout as many players as I can. We've got a decent little list coming in at the moment. A decent list. Can we get this up? Is the search on for age? Yeah. 15 to 17. We got some decent players coming in. A lot of these guys coming from FM1 The Kids shortlist. So thank you very much to him for sending that through. But we've got a lot of players to go out and spank some money on. Some of them are going to be difficult because they're at bigger clubs. But actually, it'll be funny if you at Barcelona. PSV ones, Ajax, Gravenberch should be able to steal. You've reused Gravenberch before. Van der Voort, we might actually get a goalkeeper in. We'll have a nice little look. When it comes to that, we might do a special episode just to look at who we're buying and looking at the first team versus the youth that are going to come through behind and how we start planning that now. Essentially, the planning we're doing this season for a 17-year-old, if Arsenal's on time, means he'll be like 22. So we should be seeing them come through. And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. A shame that we lost there. We're doing well in the league. We've got some easier games coming up. Like I say, Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal all played. We got 3 points out of the 3 games. Would have liked to have done better. But I'll see you back for a Man United game. They're down in 7th. They're looking to buy some of our players, actually. So we'll see how we get on against them. And I'll catch you back next time. If you have enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.